Man, you know something that cracks me up is when somebody sits around and say that there's something that they don't want to do, and they don't want to do it because they've seen the effect that it has on other people, their friends, family, associates, or just regular everyday people. You know, that's like if somebody say, "Yeah, man, I ain't trying to do this certain substance because I've seen what it does to somebody else." Uh, I've seen that stuff in real life. I've seen that stuff, me personally. But when somebody says, "Yeah, man, I ain't trying to do this, I ain't trying to do that," because I've seen what happens to people who do it. Say we winning and winning, man. It's 100% facts. We winning and winning, and can't nobody stop us. But with that being said, your boy Tom Holland then lost himself in his acting career in the industry after he done said that he don't want to lose himself because he's seen what happens to those who do. And guess what? He did exactly what he said he didn't want to do. He lost himself. Um, that scene that he just did in the crowded room or whatever the show is called on Apple TV. Uh, the scene that he did in that club or whatever, where he dancing on that dude and he getting plowed by that dude at the club. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. This dude is literally undoing his belt on TV and everything. This dude is getting ran through from behind against the wall. He is pinned down and he is taking another man's log inside his back door. I mean, this guy said that, yeah, man, I'm not trying to. I try to stay away from the industry as much as I can, man. The only time I go there is to act, and other than that, man, I'm out. I try not to. Can you? Yeah, I got right here, man. Boom, boom, just like that. Uh, you lying, you lying, you lying. Look, look, you lying. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. You lying. People lie all the time. But that right there was a crazy lie. That's crazy. The fact that people sit around and say stuff like this and that. Look, look, you got another one. You can't make the stuff up. And y'all wonder why you be stuck in the same loop. Keisha's be wild. That's 100% facts. And I know you saw what that comment said too. Not that one, but the one before it. Yo, what's good? Hey, don't you? Looking at your name right now, bro. You say something goofy and you're immediately up out of here. Matter of fact, I don't like your name. So with that being said, I'm gonna get you up on out of here. You look like a no. You look like a Keisha for real. Yeah, no, no. I don't like that name. Any name that look like that, or sound like that, or walk like that, or talk like that, whatever the case may be, is automatically out of here. Man, y'all be wondering why your life sucks so much. No, with that being said, I'm gonna play some mute and block button. I'm gonna play some hide user. I'm gonna play some hide user button. Yeah, no. Yeah, hide user button. What's good, Geordie? Geordie? Geo? Geo? I'm gonna call you Geo. Geo, what's good, Geo? But no, man. The reason why people's lives suck so much is because y'all worried about the wrong things instead of trying to break free from the loop that the handlers have on everybody, the puppet masters have on everybody. See, people like the top G's, they sit around and they give you the game to get out of the loop. But instead of you paying attention and listening to it and learning from it and writing down notes, I'm finna say what's up to the mute and the block button. Yeah, nah, what's good, mute? What's good, block? Man, them my homies right there. Mute and block, them my homies right there for real. But no, man, you be getting the game from these giants who have broke free from the puppet masters' puppet strings. Never request to go live with me again, bro. Never request to go live with me again. But instead of listening to that game that they're giving you, instead of listening to it, taking down notes and applying it to your life, it goes through one ear and straight out the other, and you sit there and you go back to La La Land talking about, man, how long, how well does it swing? How many donuts can you fit on it? Man, can you turn around and jiggle it so I can giggle at it? And fiddle with it? Like, you can't make stuff up. That's what y'all worried about, and that's why you stuck going to that 9 to 5 job. That's why you stuck in the car with the same people passing on some fire. Man, I gotta go to work tomorrow. Man, I gotta go to work in an hour. Man, I gotta babysit, man. That's why your life suck. That's why y'all suck. Because you sit around and you worry about things that don't make no sense. He said, "Oh, what I'm doing? I'm calling in my homie block. Yeah, bye." But no, man. Tom Holland, he's officially no, bro. And it's crazy because this is what happens when one of the things that can happen when you decide to get with somebody who is in the industry, the same one that you are, knowing exactly what you do in it, what you're supposed to do in it, what you got to do in it, knowing all this stuff, you still decide to try and form a relationship with somebody else inside that same industry. It wasn't until after Zendaya was on those scenes with those dudes, while they were doing what they were doing to her, that he really started to spiral out of control. Uh, and I guess he decided, you know what? If she gonna get ran through by dudes, I can get ran through by dudes too. Now, if that's what he was thinking, that's cool. Just say it, but don't sit around and say, "Yeah, man, I ain't trying to get caught up in this, that, and the third because I've seen what happened," and then turn around and literally do exactly what you just said you don't want to do. That's goofy. That's stuff that you can't make up at all. I mean, like, that's like if your boy Charleston White would just say, "Yeah, man, I ain't never gonna be a rapper because I've seen what it does. I've seen how it takes people's lives." And then he turns around and he becomes a rapper. That wouldn't make no sense. That wouldn't make no sense at all. I mean, come on now. Uh, that's just like Krishan saying, "Yeah, I ain't gonna get rid of this baby. I'm gonna keep it." And then she turns around the next day, the next week, and just gets rid of it for no reason. You can't make stuff up, bro. It's the common sense, or the lack thereof, that makes you sit around and think, man, how lost were these people truly before they got to where they are now? How lost were these people beforehand, before they got to where they are now? They were already lost. See, one of the things that Top G said was, money does not make you a better person. It just enhances the person that you were before. So all these people in the industry, actors, celebrities, whatever the case may be, when they out there acting a fool, the money didn't do that. The money didn't turn them into a fool. They were already a fool. They just acted more of a fool now because now they can get away with it more because they know it gets attention. They was always a fool to begin with. They just acting out more now. Same thing with Tom Holland. Same thing with Zendaya. Same thing with Krishan Rock. Yeah, with that being said, I'm finna, yeah, no. And if you don't like it, yeah, this is what we, no. Yeah, no. Just like that, bro. Just like that. I love it. What's good, Prime Time? Appreciate you tapping in, man. We finna be going prime time for real. Man, but see, the thing is, dude, you can't go prime time unless you work towards it. A lot of people say, "Oh, man, we're going prime time for real, man. We finna do this, we finna do that." And what are they doing the next day? They're sitting around. They're not doing nothing. Passing the flower around. Hey, man, let me get a hit of that, man. Hey, man, let me do this, man. Can't make stuff right. So I love it when the Keisha say something to where make it to where they're quiet. That's a fact. He said true. Yeah, that's a fact for real. Man, these Keisha, it's like they like females, bro. They love being put in their place. They love being put in their place. That's all it is. They want to be put in their place, so they act out, so that the man can come down and No. Bad boy. No. Bad boy. No. Get in the corner now. That's what they want you to do. To be working every day just to achieve my dream. Do you think it'll make it? That's completely up to you, homie. Whether you make it or not is completely up to you. Yeah. No, I'm finna go ahead and do this right here. Bam. Bada bing, bada bing, bada boom. Yeah, I ain't no island boy, but I ain't no island boy, but I know you are. But no, man, for real though, that's up to you whether or not you achieve your dreams or not. Uh, that's up to you whether or not you keep working towards it. I can't tell you what you're gonna do, what you're not gonna do. That's all on you. Just like me, if there's something out there that I want to do, then I gotta make sure that I can work towards it. I gotta make sure that I do work towards it and I achieve it. Otherwise, it ain't gonna happen. See, that's the thing. So everybody sits around and says, "Oh man, well, I hope one day that I can get a scholarship. I hope one day that $1 million can grow on a tree. I hope one day I can get a Lamborghini." They hope because they want it to fall in their laps. Instead of saying, "Man, one day I'm gonna get one." Instead of saying, "I hope I'm gonna get one." He said, "There's a grown man in here making 9, 10 different accounts with adult diapers on trying." That's 100% facts, bro. That is 100% facts. Just to be noticed, bro. There was a dude in the last episode who came in like 2 or 3 different times, literally saying the same stuff. He said, "This man speaking facts, man. That's all we ever speak is facts." But no, man, it's just like it blows my mind the amount of people, especially in today's generation, who stood around and think, "Yeah, man, I don't need to work. I deserve everything in the world." It's just like what I heard earlier. Uh, I heard somebody talking to their boss. Shout out to Prime Time for the follow. Much love and appreciation. We love to have you. But no, I heard somebody talking to their boss earlier today at the store. Talking about, "Man, well, in my house, we don't sweep. I don't sweep. I just do whatever I want. Um, yeah, I rely on my looks for everything." You rely on your looks for everything, huh? Imagine you're at work and you tell your boss, you have the audacity to tell your boss that you don't be doing nothing and you rely on your looks for everything. Can you imagine telling your boss that? The audacity that you gotta have? Like, come on, bro. I was talking to him afterwards. He said, "Yeah, man, I just wanted to, but I mean, obviously he didn't. But it's the audacity that people in this generation have to sit around and just think, "I deserve it all. Give it to me." Like, no. You gotta work for it. If you want something, you gotta go work for it. It's just like when I was a kid, we needed a new roof on our house. We couldn't afford to have nobody come out there and do it for us, so we had to do it ourselves. We wanted that new roof on our house, so guess what we had to do? We had to work for it. And the way we worked for it was by doing it ourselves, putting in the work. So we got a new roof. Hard work is not that hard of a concept. It's just whether or not you really want to do it or not. A lot of people say, "Yeah, man, I work hard." What you work hard at? Sitting on the couch, laying in bed, eating hot Cheetos, drinking Mountain Dew, Pepsi, eating Takis, ordering Subway on DoorDash, going to Taco Bell because it's like 10 feet down the road. Yeah, no. That's what you be working hard at. You don't be working hard for nothing. You don't be working hard for a new car that you know you need, but you're too lazy to do so. You don't be working hard to get a house when you're too tired to be in an apartment. You don't be working hard to get up out your mama's basement, but you work hard to remain on the couch. You work hard to keep your stomach full of Takis and hot Cheetos and Mountain Dew and Pepsi and stuff like that. You work hard to keep your stomach full of Subway and Burger King and McDonald's and Taco Bell. You don't even work hard enough to make yourself your own meal. You can't make stuff up. You don't work hard enough to cook your own meal. I mean, it's like people just think, "Yeah, man, if I walk over here to my oven, there's going to be a pizza." just ready for me in there. I mean, y'all ever seen cartoons where they got the robots that you press a button and the microwave or the box, whatever, opens up and it gives you a pie or a pizza or whatever? That's exactly what they be thinking their microwave or their oven is. All they got to do is pull the door down and there's a huge apple pie sitting right there that wasn't there before. No, that's what they be thinking though. It goes to show you the mentality of this generation's people. It goes to show you the fact that people in this generation, see the thing, I always say it like this. You cannot build a house, you cannot live in a house if it ain't built. So before you can live in the house, you have to finish building it. It's the same thing with society. The quote unquote men, I call them boys in this generation, they want to live inside a house that ain't been built yet. They stopped building society so they can live in it. But you can't live in something that ain't built yet. That's exactly what they want to do. They want to live in somewhere. They don't got no walls. They don't got no roof. They don't even have no door. They don't have a toilet for you to use the bathroom in. But you want to live in it. But you don't want to build it. That don't make no sense. You can't live in society if you ain't built it yet. And if you ain't built it yet, well, you need to get to work. That's what needs to happen. So yeah, man, with that being said, I'm gonna get up on out of here. I got some other things I gotta take care of. But make sure y'all share with your friends, your families, members, your aunties, grannies, and everybody else that y'all know. Make sure y'all tap the follow and bell button to stay tapped and tuned in. And your boy Maki gonna be going live later on. Probably around the same time that he usually do. I think it's like 12 or something like that. So with that being said, make sure y'all go tap the follow and bell button on his account and go tap in as well. With that being said, I'm out of here. Deuces. Maybe.